Welcome to No Tooth Tony Interviews. The purpose of this channel is to give women a chance to share their voice without any judgment. Please respect all of the guests featured on my show. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Alright, so today I have Miss Amarè Shager, and she is the owner of Pan-Africana Studies. If you would like to find more information about her, I will highly suggest you going to her website, panafricanastudies.com. Also find her on Instagram at R.A. Matter of fact, I don't want to mess it up, so
It's
I'm
Ray Creatress.
Ray Creators, yes ma'am. So yeah, I don't want to mess up the introduction, so I'm gonna ask you, Miss Amarè, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, Ashe, and greetings. My name is Amarè Shager. I am currently a law student, and I am a different type of individual. I'm educated in a lot of different backgrounds with a lot of different knowledge and expertise. Um, I am currently finishing my book. It's actually at the publisher and editor's desk. And I mean, I'm a mom of a puppy and a beautiful daughter who's 15. And I just started my journey into entrepreneurship. And it feels beautiful. It feels beautiful.
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. My first question for you is, okay, you earlier you mentioned a nonprofit organization.
Correct.
Can you
Yes.
talk about that, please?
Yes. Currently, I am starting my nonprofit. It is going to be geared toward students of special needs. Recently, I was a teacher in 2020, and I taught special needs children who were um, gifted and I would say behaviorally disadvantaged. And a lot of the things that I seen in the classroom that needed to be addressed was not addressed. And so what I decided to do was I want to create my nonprofit, and it's kind of like not a big brother, but like a upward bound. I want to do elementary, middle, high school with different types of boot camps. So for elementary, I want to do a STEM program. I want to do a literacy program. I want to do a lead by example. And then when you branch up to middle school, then we're going to talk about anti-bullying and what that means and defeating stereotypes. And then we're going to focus on math and language arts and whatever specifics that they need. Where the community that I live in, it's definitely reading. I taught special needs from K through 12 throughout all the schools. And when you get to a classroom where there's when it's 11th and 12th graders and they are told to write 3 sentences about one topic, such as music, tell me your favorite song. They cannot write a sentence. They don't know an I needs to be capitalized. They don't know a period needs to go to an end. You know why? Because No Child Left Behind Act in this state, and they pass them along. So that is why I'm creating my nonprofit. I'm currently working on the bylaws now with my attorney and my wonderful best friend. And I am creating a foundation as well for my grandfather who passed away. He was the only business owner in our family. And my grandfather dropped out of school in the 8th grade because he said he didn't want the white man's education. And because, they served him out the back of a restaurant, he told me many stories and things. And so, that took a toll on him. But from that, went to the military, and then he opened up a business, and he died a business owner. And so my foundation is going to be named after him. And my mentor just passed away last week, and the funeral was Friday. And so it's going to be called the Williams and Moore Foundation. And it's after Dr. Edmund Timothy Moore as well.
What is the name of it one more time, please?
The nonprofit
Yes, ma'am.
to be revealed.
All right, so Miss
Mm-hmm.
Amare, my next question for you is: you said you were currently in school. Can you please talk about your major?
Sure. I'm currently enrolled in 2 different programs. My PhD program is in adult education. I've taught over a decade. And so I know how to teach K through 12. And so I felt like my PhD should be in adult education. The ultimate goal when I started the program was to be a full time professor. And I wanted to teach Pan Africana Studies, just like my mentor, Dean Moore. And it didn't work out that way because I wasn't accepted into the Africana Studies program at a particular college. And so I took a different route and I said adult education because I'm going to do what I do anyway. And it's amazing. Like I've started entrepreneurship, and now I'm getting ready to do it before I even receive the degree. My other program I'm enrolled is for my LLM. It's a master's in legal studies, or excuse me, it's a master's of law, and it's focused on dispute resolution. I have a master's in HR and organizational leadership, so it ties into that. So that way, I will be able to um, dispute or mediate, different issues that may happen in corporate culture or the governmental culture, and things like that. So those are the two programs that I'm currently enrolled in.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, your master's in HR. What made you choose that? If you don't mind me asking.
It's organizational leadership, human resource development.
Organizational read.
Um,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no, you're right. I just want to make sure it's clear because it's not specifically just HR. That was just the concentration. The actual program is organizational leadership, so that way it's not just limited to specifically just HR, and it's just leadership. What made me choose that is because I got bullied when I was a kid, like bullied, like suicidal, like attempted at 13, because I cared about what other people said and what they thought, and all of that, and so that impacted me even in my adult years. And so when it came to transitioning from the bachelor's to saying, hey, I'm going to get a master's degree, I wanted to learn how to lead. I wanted to know how to not, how to be a better leader, how to be a better example. Um, you learn how to be a better example when you become a parent, and I became a parent at 20. But I think at the same time, like majoring in that was kind of like a self-help thing, but it ended up transcending into law because my undergraduate degree is in international affairs, security, and diplomacy. And I also minored in poli sci. And so when I transitioned, I like dealing with people. That's what I learned in undergrad. Like, oh, like I thought I wasn't a people person, but people like me. I'm actually a people person. And so I knew I wanted to work with people. And so I was like, okay, human resources. And then once I learned about organizational leadership and like the organizational structures and organizational cultures and like how that applies to corporate government, nonprofit, to different arenas, I was like, oh, marketable. Oh, great job opportunities. And I have been blessed. I've done some pretty amazing things in my life.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My
Mm-hmm,
next question for you is, you being in the business industry, what are some
mm-hmm,
things that you learned later on in the business industry that you wish people would
mm-hmm.
have told you when you first started?
Mm. With the whole entrepreneurship transition, huh, I'm gonna think about this like what I wish
Take
I
your
could have asked
time.
my
Take
what I
your
wish I
time.
could have asked my grandfather, because I didn't understand why he kept saying, "Why are you in school? Why do you want this education?" Like he didn't understand why I needed it, but I understood. But he kept saying, "You need a business. You need to work for yourself. You need to do this." And he kept telling the whole family this, and I was too busy wrapped up in what I thought I needed to be educated. And so now I'm like, oh, granddaddy, I wish I could ask you. So, what I wish I could ask him or ask anyone is, how do you get sponsorship? When you start as an entrepreneur, you invest in yourself. Um, and I'm broke. No, I'm rich. I'm supposed to say that, right? I'm the head, not the tail. But the money's not there. And so all of the stuff that I've been doing has been created by blessings, if you will have them. Joe PL, Skypoint, who has designed my website, www.panafricanastudies.com, is a gentleman that I met off Clubhouse who wanted to help black owned businesses, and he decided to create my website pro bono. He believes in me. My website, this is just the splash page, the portal and everything is still being built. That's free. The mentorships that I've gotten from different people, like a woman named Melissa, she inspires me. She don't even know that I look up to her like the mentor, but I go in every room she in because she has a lot to say. And I ask her questions, and I'm able. I guess I am able to kind of ask some of the questions that I have, but I definitely would have wanted to know about sponsorships. The other thing that I would have wanted to know about too is business credit. Um, how to get business credit and how to use it, how to properly use it, how to not take out any loans if not necessary, because there are different, organizations that will give free money. So the financial aspect of it, I definitely would have questions for. I guess that would be the only thing because I'm saying sponsorship in this, so it would definitely just be the finances part.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what is your zodiac sign?
I am a Verbra or a Lego. I'm a cusp, September 23rd.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm both, but I'm definitely a Libra. I'm a scale. Tip me, you might not like me.
Yes,
Tip me
ma'am.
the other way, you gonna love me. So I'm definitely a Libra, but them Virgo tendencies, baby, they definitely there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what are
Hmm.
your five favorite foods?
I make a bomb seafood macaroni and cheese with the shrimp and the blue crab meat. Oh my goodness, yes, definitely kill that. And I love mac and cheese, and I make mine with like the Gouda cheese and the feta. Oh, sorry, pescatarian. I love my salmon. I make every type of salmon that you can think of, whether it's lemon pepper or honey crusted walnuts and well, mm, so salmon. I would say my third other favorite food is definitely mangoes. Love mango juice, mango fruit, mango candy. If I eat candy, I don't really eat candy, but mangoes. And then I would say cabbage. Cabbage with that little splash of vinegar. And then my last favorite food would probably be shrimp. Definitely
Yes,
shrimp.
ma'am.
I eat shrimp like 3, 4 times a week.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. My next question for you is, what are your five favorite animals?
Well, my doggy is one of my favorite animals, Sasha Rain. I love monkeys, though. Monkeys are my top favorite. We're not going to that, but monkeys. Gorillas, orangutans, oh my God, just beautiful creatures. Beautiful. I definitely love dragons because I breathe hot fire, like Dylan, 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 and Dylan. Okay, definitely would have to be the phoenix because I'm from nothing and I rose from the ashes or from the crack ashes or the crack pipes or whatever. Um, and definitely the last one will have to be. I don't know. I like crabs. I like to eat them and cut the brain open. So I have to
Yes,
just throw
ma'am.
that one in there, throw it off a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, okay, who did your hair?
Me, I cut it off on this side, and then had to have the little kinks. I love my natural hair. Um, Me, I do my hair all the time. I just prefer to look more ethnic all the time. I don't like the straight hair. It's I gotta be curly or I gotta have braids or a crown or a head wrap. Like I love being Afrocentric. I love being in my melanin. I love being in my skin. I love the naturalness of me. Like I love it. And so I just felt like I wanted to look like braids. Plus, I gotta get surgery, so I might have to have braids.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
My next question for you is, oh, I love your hair, by the way.
thank
My
you.
next, yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what made you cut your hair on this side?
The right side of my brain. Well, I don't know how it's gonna look in the camera, but for me, looking in the mirror, it's the right side. Okay, and the right side of your brain. What's the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere? And I felt like I just needed to start, not the whole, but just the piece, just to refreshen it, just to allow some our superpowers downloaded last year, with Saturn and everything before the 2021. So I just wanted to make sure there's a clear shot of where it can, give me the knowledge that I needed. And download was received.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what are your five favorite drinks?
Five favorite drinks. Let's go. I drink a lot of water, alkaline water. Um, I like water. I like silk almond milk. Because I don't do the nasty film, nasty milk. I like cran mango, the cranberry
Yes,
series.
ma'am. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
so good. I like wine. Um, Keanu Reeves is my favorite, but I love wine. I'm a wine connoisseur. And I mean, back in my day, I'm a Browns girl if I have to, but I don't drink like that anymore. I don't drink anything over 14%, 15%.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
know, but I miss that crown.
Oh, okay. So before you stop drinking Crown, did you get the chance to taste Crown Apple?
Oh gosh, yes. Listen, Juanita, that's my biological mother's name. She's a crown girl, and I was a crown girl with her. And she likes regular crowns. She doesn't like crown apple, but I like crown apple because again, I'm not a drinker. It gotta taste sweet for me to like it. So she didn't like that. But the apple, listen, crown apple with some apple juice or crown apple with some Sprite, heaven. What
Yes,
about you?
ma'am. What about me? You got to interview me.
No,
What
you
you want to know,
asked.
Miss Amarè?
Okay.
No, no. Ask. What is it?
No, you asked me about the crown if I tried crown apple. So I'm like, did you try the crown apple too?
Oh yes, ma'am. I like it. Absolutely, I like the Crown Apple for sure. But okay. So with apple flavor, I rather this might sound weird, but I like
Hmm.
Crown Royal, but I rather have the Apple E and J. There's an E and J that they have an Apple brand. I really like
Okay.
that. But
Okay.
yeah. But I don't know. Mango, I like Paul Masson. Peach, I like Paul Masson.
Okay. I've
Um,
had Parmesan before
yes,
back in the
ma'am.
day.
Yes, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not exquisite though. I don't know all brands of alcohol. I don't even drink like that.
Exactly.
It's not for me. But I ain't gonna turn down. I don't know. If I feel like drinking, I'll drink though for sure.
Okay. That's right. You
But
grow. Do as you do.
okay.
That's
Well,
right.
it's just not for me. Well, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you asked me that. That was cool.
Okay.
That was cool.
Okay.
You caught me off guard. I was trying to keep my composure. Like, wait, what you just say? That was cool. I've been doing good the whole time too.
You're doing great. You're
For real,
awesome.
like
You're
that's
awesome.
you caught me though. You got me. You got me. You got me.
It's the teacher in me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is,
Hmm.
what is your message to the future generation of women?
Mm. Stop showing y'all bodies. I'm tired of seeing y'all. Slim, thick, fat, skinny, short. Just foolishness. What I'm about to say, where's y'all daddies? Then I want to say, where's y'all mamas? Then I want to say, where is your own mind and self respect at? What are you thinking? Everybody wants to grow up to be a stripper. I never once in my life thought that growing up. And I come from trash. Never thought it'd be cool to be a side chick. Never. Just the foolishness. Listen, this is my message to black women, the next generation. Respect yourselves and respect others. You don't always have to, respect don't always have to be earned. Yourself, your being. needs to exude that respect. And then you will attract it and you won't have to have the conversation. So respect yourself. And then you will be able to respect others. And y'all will be able to respect each other's ideas or that they're different. And you don't need to beat up your homegirl because of that. Or sleep with her boyfriend. Or cuss them out on Instagram and tag them on Facebook. And it's ignorant. And it's shameful to think that I have a 15-year-old that I got to lead to look up to this foolishness. That's why I only had one. Because I'm scared to leave any more. So we got to do better. All women, all people, all beings, but specifically women. It starts with us. Respect yourself. They'll stop looking for naked women in the videos when y'all stop taking y'all clothes off.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Sorry,
ma'am.
I get so passionate.
It
That's
is.
my message.
It is okay. Would you like to pause and take a break, or would you like to continue?
You good.
Yes, ma'am.
We're good.
Um, my next question for you is, what would you like to tell your future self 20 years from now?
That's a hell of a question. What would I want to tell 20 years? You know the
For
type of wisdom I'm going to have?
For real, like if you 20 years from now just happen to come around and see this video again, what would you like that
Mm,
person to know? Like something like kind of like
okay.
Futurama, the cartoon. I feel that's where this
I
question
love
originally
Futurama.
came from. Like I feel like I would love to talk to myself 20 years from now. For sure.
Right.
But yeah, so
Okay.
what would you think?
I think I would tell myself to stay and continue being unapologetically you. Black, human, like, don't care what other people think. Like, continue that mindset so you could continue to grow, so you could continue to build. You know what I'm saying? So you don't lose track and stay your course. Because in 20 years, I'm expecting to see myself like, woo, you understand? I want to look at this video and it be the beginning of something bigger. I don't want to be famous. I just want to touch souls. That's all I want to do. So it would just be if I continue to be unapologetically me, I think that I've been doing that and I've touched so many souls. So continue that route, regardless of what family, friends, enemies, foes, none of that matters. None of that. The only thing that matters is what you say, which is I and God. Period.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what would you
Mm-hmm.
like to tell your child 20 years from now?
Tara Joyce, what am I gonna tell you? 20 years from now, so she'll be my age. Ooh, what would I tell my child at 35? Knowing me, I'm gonna have to tell her to have some kids because she don't even want no kids. Excuse me. I'll have to tell her that. Um, but no, I would honestly, I would tell her to continue being herself, to continue loving herself, to continue being open-minded. She's very conscious. She's very awake. She's very strong. And I will want to encourage her to keep her characteristics that built her, even though they're different. She does cosplay and excuse me, and she models and she's awesome. She does her nails, she does her hair, all of that naturally. And so I would tell her just to keep being her, keep standing strong because being her is what got her to 35 and wherever she gonna be at. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
Um,
Over here about to choke.
no, that's
Let
a
me
great
clear
answer.
my
That's
throat.
a great answer. For real. Um, my next question. Okay, cosplay. That's I. Okay, so I'm a little bit older than your daughter, but that's over my head. I don't get it. It's like I don't
Most people don't.
get it, but I know it's that's the biggest market out right now for the younger generation of women. Like the
Yes.
younger generation, they love playing Halloween, dress up, makeup.
Yes.
I don't know. Like I thought it was just when I was growing
Yeah.
up, I thought it was just
No.
Barbie dolls, but now they're
It's
changing it
transcended
to
into
real
reality.
people. Yeah, they don't want Barbie dolls no more. They want to be their own
Right.
Barbie doll. Like
Yeah.
I'm all
I
for
mean,
it. Go
I
ahead.
think it's like self love too. I mean, I like the cosplay. I didn't understand it either when she first got
For
started,
real.
but I love it. The different wigs, her makeup. She's learning how to like, she's learning different things about herself, and she's learning Mandarin, and she listens to different cultures and different types of music. Like she's
That's
already
what's up.
expounded herself. So cosplay has helped her. So I love it. I
For
think it's
real.
dope, and I love Pikachu and Pokemon, and I don't know if you probably not even old enough, but we had this show called I had this dude named Nigel on there,
Dang, I don't even know
and that
that.
was an anime too that we used to watch besides Dragon Ball Z and all that other stuff.
Man, that's so cool. One of my friends, he is male cosplayers too. Like
Hmm.
man, he dress up as comics, like cartoon dudes, all the time. I
Uh
like it
huh.
cause I like colors and stuff, especially
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But like,
Yeah.
it look cool when I go. I be going with him sometimes, but I'm just a weirdo. I have a hoodie on and sweatpants, but everybody around is man,
That's okay. Be yourself.
it's like I'm at the movie. It's like I'm inside a cartoon. Like
Right.
I think it's so cool, but
It's
I
a
just
real
don't
live
get it
cartoon.
though. I don't get it. Like I want to know the first person to be like, I see Disney. I just see Mickey Mouse at Disney World, but I want to be
Right.
that every day.
Hmm.
Like, okay, and now people, man, I'm talking. I know women. I've interviewed two cosplayers so far, and both of
Okay.
them, every picture they post is cosplay. They don't every day.
Because they
They
like it.
that's all they do. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's cool, but I just don't get it. Like, maybe I don't have. I'm not patient. I don't have the time. No,
I
I
know
ain't
because
patient.
it's like to me that's equivalent to like being a woman. Like I just changed my whole hair up.
Yes, ma'am.
Like it was, you know what I mean? Like, and my makeup most of the time I'm natural, but I have on a little bit of makeup today. So I think cosplay is kind of like that too. It's fun, especially for women. Like it's kind of empowering. Like you get to dress up and you're not being disrespectful and
Right.
over the top. You're dressing up as a character.
Yes, ma'am. I like it. That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Different
Um,
strokes for different folks.
yes, ma'am. But hey, I love having on my show. Them. I also love women who do the. There's this new thing. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but makeup wise, it's like they
Yes.
there's some women who literally do their whole face like styles. Like I had
Right.
one woman for like autism week or something. She had like puzzles on her face, and then the next week she had like she had like bats and trees on her face. Like and it's
Hmm.
all makeup. It looked like tattoos, but colorful. And I don't know.
Okay.
It's awesome. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. My
it's
next
fine.
question for you is: are there any shots? I just talked the whole time. I do apologize. I'll be trying not to butt
No,
in.
listen. This is
I
a conversation.
apologize.
Come on.
Yeah. My next question for you is: are there
Mhm.
any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Family and friends, yes. um, Biggest shout out goes to, like I said, the developer of my website, Joe PL. You can check him out at SKYPNT on Instagram. My other shout out would definitely be to my line sister, sorority sister, my attorney, my everything, Felicia Pearson, who's in New York. I would definitely like to say hello to my beautiful princess, Taryn Joyce. I would like to tell my godson Dallas I miss him very much. And tell God I said thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You said your sorority sister.
Yes.
If you don't mind me asking, I did not know this. Okay, you said earlier we talked. Don't say that yet. Don't say that. Okay, don't say it yet. Don't say. It. Okay, so I'm gonna say, hold on, hold on. Earlier you talked about you said one of your frat brothers.
Right.
What? Okay, cool. You with the guys. You one of the guys. Okay, I understand. But I didn't. It didn't even come to my mind to ask you that. So, okay, my next question is: are you in the Divine Nine?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, hold. Give me a second. Let me see. Cause okay, so I'm in community college. Like we ain't got that, but I like watching
Right.
it, and I'm in. You know where I'm at. We got is here. That's all we got
Look.
here. Everywhere. Like I'm talking about,
Right.
man. Okay, let me see. Okay,
You want
so
to guess what I
yeah,
am? Go, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Let's go. I'm gonna let you.
but I don't want to say that. I don't want you to be mad,
No,
man.
I won't go. Listen, I'm grown. I've been in my organization for over almost 12 years now, and it ain't never been that serious to me from the jump. You know. So
Okay,
go ahead.
okay, okay. So I got two right now. I want to say. I don't know which one I want to say first though,
No,
because I
it's
don't want
okay.
to be wrong.
Everybody always guess the one. Don't say the first one. The first one, everybody guess.
See, I don't want to say that one. I want to say the second one because I think the second one right.
Okay, well then let's
I
go.
don't know though. Oh, give me a second. All right, so how I'm gonna do this? How? Okay, so the whole time we've been talking, like I ain't no. I should have been thinking about it the whole time. Like no, it
It's
ain't even
not
come to
my
my mind.
forefront. I mean, I am a part of the organization, and my for my founders' beliefs. That's who I pledge to,
Right.
and so I stand firm in representing myself as that a
Yes,
member of
ma'am.
that organization. But it's always funny because people always try and guess what I am, and
Get it wrong,
it's funny.
and everybody get it wrong, don't they?
No one's ever got it right the first time.
Boom. Okay. So man. Okay. Um, I'm gonna say okay. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm
Um,
not.
I'm gonna say, are you a member of Sigma Gamma Rho?
And Sigma Gamma, no.
No, tell me.
Now,
No, wait. Okay, hold on,
okay,
hold on. I got another one. Okay, that was my second one. My first one was, are you a member of Zeta Phi Beta?
Z5, so sweet.
Okay. Oh.
Fall '09. UWF, Noble and Elegant New Ada Chapter. I am Six Club. I am a part of 7 DOD, 7 Dubs of Distinction. And my line name is what? Safiz with a Z in the middle. Tacation. That part. Now that's what I'm talking about. I can respect that answer because you said SG Road, which are close. They stole our blue, but I love SG Roads. I love SG Roads. So close. You get the top of the bank. Now I get to tell people one person came close, and that's gonna be you. Because I
Yeah.
am a Zeta. Thank you. You know what most people say? What do you think most people say?
DST,
Nope. I get that too.
aka
AKA.
what?
Well, when I have on hair, when I don't have on no braids.
Hey
Go
man, shout
ahead.
out to the whole Divine Nah, man. Hey, I ain't nothing with y'all, but hey, I support y'all, man. From my
And you should
Zetas
think
to
about
my
it.
Alphas
Think
to
about
my
it.
Deltas to my Sigmas
That's
to
right.
my other Alphas to my
That's
Qs to
right.
my Kappas to my
My
Alphas
oldest
to my Phis, Phi Beta Theta. Phi is
Phi Beta Sigma. They're my
no.
frat.
Yes, Phi Beta Sigma. Yes, ma'am.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah, I support all y'all, man. Hey, that's
That's
what's up.
right.
Hey, I like what y'all got
Thank you.
going on.
Thank
What?
you.
And Miss Zeta in the building.
I
That's what
am
I'm
a
talking
Zeta
about. Y'all
baby.
colors blue and white.
Listen, if it ain't blue, it don't do. You understand? Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Man, okay, can you okay, so
Now, to make it fair, I am also a member of Alpha Kappa Mu 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 chapter, which is the National Honor Society, and I'm a Pi Sigma Alpha, which is a part of the only National Honors Political Science fraternity, or excuse me, honor society. So
yes, ma'am.
I'm
Now,
I'm, I'm three.
not only is she in a sorority that is supportive highly of the
That's
African
right.
community, she is
That's right.
also educated enough to be in the honor society at her colleges. And and on top of that, she has her master's and she's on the way to get her doctorate as we speak. So yeah, when you see her doing this, you gotta know the story behind it. You cannot just judge this woman off of one thing just because you see it. That's my
Right.
next thing I want to say. Okay, so I believe you're the first. I probably interviewed more sorority members of the
Okay.
sorority. I'm not sure, but you're the first person who I actually got to ask that question. And you introduced yourself perfectly. That's all. Okay, so can I ask you
Oh,
for real? Can I please ask you one question for
yeah.
your sorority? Okay, can you please sing me one of your sorority songs?
The one song that we sing, I cannot.
No, not that one. Then it's
But I
okay.
could. Okay, I mean, you want me to do some songs or sayings like
What's the difference? What's the difference?
okay, like I mean, we say little stuff like, oh man, I've been out of college for a long time. Like okay, we have a song called the Zeta Train. Um,
Okay.
I can't sing.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Okay,
okay.
okay. I can't believe I'm about to do this. I don't even do none of this stuff. All right, let me get to it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a Zeta on the spot, but let me represent. All right, I can't say no. All right, so Zeta train is slowly pushing, gotta keep on moving. Don't wanna be no AKA. What is it? Red and white, you're out of sight. I'm stopping there, but that's one. I then of course I don't even know. I mean, our song is the Bad Mama Jamma. She the bad
Yes, ma'am.
man.
I know. Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
this is fine. She could be. Now you about to make me stroll.
For real,
I'm
man.
not with you. You bringing all this out.
For
I like it. I
real.
like it.
Hey, for
I like
real.
it.
Hey, this my age bracket right now. All my friends, they doing their thing. Like,
That's right.
hey, I love seeing it. I love hearing it. I love watching it. Man, for
Oh.
real. For real.
Well, you gotta join. Go do your research and
Oh
figure out which
man,
one
I
fits
ain't cut
you.
out.
And
I ain't cut out. Those some
listen,
strong
I didn't
people.
want to be anything. Listen,
Man.
I, my president, my profile sent me an email and said, we've been watching you. I wanted to be me, find me. But my organization allowed me to be myself. Nerdy, lame, over the top. I was off the chain back in the day. Oh my God. Still don't regret a lot of it, but some of it I do, just as a grown up. But some of it, nah, I'm just real like that. It is what it is. But it shaped me. It rebuilt, me joining the organization. It changed me. It changed the way I spoke, the way I represented myself, the way I thought. Um, and it gave me a standard because I have to represent my founders. You understand? They were created. We were created back in the day because we couldn't be one of them. So we came up with our own. And when you look at the lineage and the history, and you start with the AKAs and the brown paper bag test, because if you was darker than the brown paper bag, you couldn't be one. What? Racism within your own race, and not my organization for me. You understand? But when you look at it, you gotta understand the mindset at that point in time. And then you get the deltas. They share the founders with the deltas, and they left because y'all tripping. So they got that's why our stereotype is that's why deltas are dark skinned. But we're all of every color. I have white frats and white sorors and Asian and we're international. You understand? So it ain't even about race. You know, not
Yes,
even.
ma'am.
But it was the best decision for me. I have to say, like it changed me. The whole process, whether I liked it or not, or agreed or not, or you know what I'm saying, whether everything was all good or bad or whatever, I enjoyed I still enjoyed the whole process. It made me me.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I have like two more questions for your
Sure.
sorority.
Okay.
Okay. Um, I know I just said I had one more question. I'm sorry. I
It's
got
okay.
another one. Okay, so I don't know anything about no type of history. But may I ask, has it been around for over 100 years?
Oh yeah, Zeta 1920, baby.
1920.
1920. And how are you? Yes.
So last year y'all had y'all centennial.
Five ladies came together and made the dream come true.
Oh,
A dream of service, scholarship, and sisterly love, and finding womanhood to evolve the what? The dove. Z5. Correct.
did you go to? Okay,
I'm
yo
sorry, you
yo.
making me act. You know, you taking me back to college
For you
days.
getting
You know I
active,
act.
for real. You getting active.
Get
Tell your
active,
soror
little baby.
sisters you
Little
did your
mama.
thing today.
Get active over here.
For real. Tell your sisters you did your thing today. You represented. For real.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So your centennial last year. May I ask where it was hosted at?
Boulay, oh, I don't even know. 2020 was a hard year for me.
Yes,
I,
ma'am.
I'm sorry, I tried to commit suicide twice. So I don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff about last year. All I remember was COVID, being saved March 10th. That changed my life, and I no longer want to die anymore. But I've been wanting to die since I was born, and I finally don't think that way. So I don't. To be honest, I'm not even about to stunt. I have no idea. It probably
That's
is in
okay.
DC though. Duh. It gotta DC. It gotta be. We're
All right.
founded at Howard. Come on.
For
Yeah.
real. For
But if
real.
I'm wrong, y'all, sorry. But I
Um.
think it's D. I'm pretty sure.
That's cool.
Pretty
That's
sure.
cool. Okay, so my next question for you is, what would you like people to know about you before they go to your social medias?
Know about me. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know. My social media is business. I try and mix a little bit of pleasure, like just maybe a picture of me or a video, but nothing over the top. I don't really like social media. I don't like people in my business like that. But when it comes to the business aspect, you'll get a lot of encouraging posts, a lot of affirmational posts or affirmations that are posted. You'll get some good conversations, some good videos. I just posted one about Bill Gates putting a tracker in the vaccine, and yeah, go check that out. And having great conversations with people who come in the DM or go under the comments. Excuse me. You'll see my link. You have my information to my website and to my business, and then once enrollment begins, which will hopefully start in May, June at the latest. Registration will begin though in April, and so you'll be able to see all of the updates and information from there. It's very important that you do go to my website and you subscribe and to contact me, or you sign up on the welcome page if you're interested, and keep watching out for the news tab on the web page as well, because you're going to see this video and other things that update and for the business on there as well. And then that way you'll know when classes start, because I'm getting ready to release the name of the classes. Let's go. I already have about 70 students ready.
Let's go. 70 students ready on standby right now.
Right,
That's how
right.
you do it. Man,
Blessing.
for real.
And that don't even count my friends. And my family don't know. Again, I don't have connections and ties, but that doesn't include my friends.
For
That includes
real.
people who I was on Clubhouse
Believe
talking
in
to,
you. Your
talking to.
social media buddies.
Not even, yeah, so there we go. I'll say
Right.
that. Social media
For
buddies.
sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all right. So since social media, I'm say with my generation, I think with social media, it's like it's a
Mm,
lot of fake love on here, but it's like some people like building relationships they could never build before if they
right.
wasn't if it wasn't for websites like this. You know,
I agree.
for sure.
Absolutely. I love Clubhouse. I mean, that was the only social, I got rid of all my social media. And then I added Clubhouse. And then from there, I had to add Instagram. And then the business started, and I had to add Facebook. But it's all business. It's no pictures of, every once in a while you'll see me put a picture for my daughter or something or a video. But I'll typically delete it and take it down.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well,
So
Miss Amarè, I would like to tell you thank you so much for coming on my show. Is there anything that I didn't ask you, or is there anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
No, I just would like to thank you for the opportunity. This is my first official interview for my business. And it's so exciting. And I didn't know that it would turn out like this, but I'm so satisfied. I'm so happy. And I'm so blessed that you asked me to be on this platform and for you to even give me your time, just for me to be me. So, Ashe King, much respect and namaste to you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
Yes,
Miss Amarè.
absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.